Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to bring you a special attraction tonight. It is the 1972 gold medal Soviet national basketball team taking on the 1970-71 Umass Minutemen from Amherst, Massachusetts, and a young Julius Erving, the young Dr. J. Can he do what the U.S. national basketball team could not do at the Olympics in 1972? Defeat the Red Menace of the 1972 Soviet basketball team. Now, grant you, the U.S. got hosed on the call at the end of the game, but the Soviets had a very good team. So, from the Springfield, Massachusetts Civic Center full house capacity, next on the Al Red Sox fan channel, we go to the time machine and what if the 72 gold medal Olympic Soviet basketball team taking on the Umass Minutemen led by Dr. J. The good doctor is in the house. I will be coaching the Umass Minutemen. The Action PC engine will have the Soviet national basketball team. All right, we're going to have a point guard, Benincourt, shooting guard, Pagliera, small forward is McLaughlin, power forward, Julius Erving, and at center, Matthias. We're going to play a 2-1-2 zone. Normal help, no pressure right now. Offensive pace is normal. We're playing without a shot clock. And we're going to have 1 to 2 men playing on the inside. Crashing the boards for the rebounds is normal. And let's get to the ball game. And the first tip. And for the Soviets, win the tip-off, and they go right to the hole with Paluskis, and he scores. So right away, the Soviets, making their presence known, they win the tap, and they get 2. For the Soviets on the floor, oh, good God almighty, good luck pronouncing these names, Saklandis, Korkia, Paluskis, Belov, and Zarka Muhammad. So UMass brings the ball up court. They work it to Julius Erving. He has the ball on the inside. He's going to take the shot. And he is fouled. Benincourt is fouled before the shot by the Soviets. That's the Soviet national team's first foul. Non-shooting. UMass inbounds the ball. They're going to look for Julius Erving on the inside. Can they get him the ball? Erving drives to the hoop. He goes up. He misses the layup. Was he fouled? No, the Soviets come on a fast break. They get it out to the wing, and they drain a huge jump shot by Saka Andalis, and it's 4-0. So no call on the UMass drive by Dr. J reverts into 2 points for the Soviets. UMass brings the ball up court here at the Springfield Civic Center. They work it to Dr. J. Erving has it. Shoots in from close range. Again, he misses off the rim. But Erving grabs the rebound, brings it back up, resets the offense. Erving will pass. And now they work it back to Erving inside. And Benincourt is injured, and the Soviets playing very physical as the UMass player goes off the court. And now UMass needs a lineup change. So Dempsey's going to come in. We don't know how long Benincourt will be out. So UMass will inbound the ball. Again, they're going to look for the young Julius Erving on the inside. And now UMass, wow, it's getting really physical here at the Civic Center. As Mathis, the big center, just took off Belov. Oh, wow, what a gutsy play by the UMass Minutemen youngster. And Belov is going out of the game for a moment. It's gotten very chippy here at the Civic Center. And Polyvodov will come in for the Soviet Union. Once again, I believe UMass will be inbounding the ball in a very, very chippy game so far. Soviets up 4-0 over the Minutemen. Again, they have Erving on the outside. UMass works the ball around. McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin. Not a good shot opportunity here. Again, UMass works the offense. McLaughlin still with it, and it's stolen by the Soviet Union. They bring it up court quite quickly. Saklindis against a 2-1-2 zone. Gets it down low to Palivada. Erving, good defense. He misses the short jumper. Rebounded by Matthias. They get it out to McLaughlin and Erving. They'll go with a fast break 2-on-3. And they can't get it to Erving. The Soviets come away with the ball as it goes out of bounds. So the Soviets inbound and bring it up court up 4-0 against a 2-1-2 UMass zone. And UMass steals it again! Here comes a 4-on-1 break. Mathis to the hoop. The big man for UMass misses, but he was fouled by Palaluskas, and he will shoot two. Mathis sneering at the Soviets. He's already taken Beloff out. 71% free throw shooter from the charity stripe. He'll take his first. And he misses. Oh, some nerves here from the youngsters from UMass, Amherst. He'll take his second. And whoosh, it goes. And UMass is on the board, 4-1. The Soviets bring the ball up court and quickly. As the Soviets set their offense against a 2-1-2 zone, Paluskas takes the jumper from the perimeter, and he drains it. Nothing but net, and he was fouled by Mathis. And Mathis is incensed, and so is the UMass bench and the partisan crowd here at the Springfield, Massachusetts Civic Center. So Paluskas will shoot from the line. Soviets up 6-1, the Red Menace. And he's an 80% free throw shooter from the stripe. And he misses! And UMass grabs the rebound. McLaughlin comes away with it. They're going to try to work it to the young Julius Erving. Erving has the ball. Erving sinks the jumper! What a shot by the young Dr. J. The Soviets come right back up. Heave a shot up. No good. Rebounded by Mathis. Mathis outlets to Dempsey. Dempsey looking to get it to Erving. They get it to Erving. Erving again goes into the paint, inside, he missed. Was he fouled? No, but Dempsey grabs the rebound. UMass brings it back out, looking to set their offense. Erving on the outside. They're going to get it to the young Dr. J. He has it. He takes the jumper, no good. Soviets playing tight on him, quickly bringing the ball up court, and it's tied up. Palyuskas and McLaughlin having none of it. So he ties up. They will jump at the UMass end. It is 6-3 Soviets over the Umass Minutemen here at the Springfield, Massachusetts Civic Center. Here's the toss. And McLaughlin, what a job! UMass brings it down. They're going to look to work it down low to Mathis, the center. Mathis puts a move on tough defender. Point blank range, off the glass, no good. And rebound by Polyadov. Fast break, the Soviets miss it! And rebounded by Dr. J! Quick outlet pass. Dempsey and Dr. J coming down against Korki and Paluskas. Fast break. Dempsey, ball fake to the hoop, misses the layup. Was he fouled? Yeah, no! Oh, but he thought it was a foul. The ball went out of bounds. Last touched by UMass. So at the 14:40 mark of the first half here at the Springfield, Massachusetts Civic Center, it is the Soviet national team 6, the UMass Minutemen 3, in a very chippy exhibition. Soviets will inbound the ball. They work it around, down low to Zarmatov on the baseline. Matthias guarding him. 15-footer, nothing but net. 8-3 Soviets. Here comes UMass. They'll try to get it to Julius Erving, down low. They get it to Erving. Erving makes his move, misses the shot. Again, no call. But Dempsey grabs the rebound. Again, they work it to Erving. Erving. And he cans this one! 4 points for Julius Erving. And up court comes the Soviets, and Paluskas is called for an offensive foul. And once again, Matthias is having words with every Soviet player out there. The big kid from UMass. And UMass will have the ball. Volnov will come in for Paluskas. at small forward for the Soviets as he leads with 2 personal fouls. So at the 13:20 mark of the first half here at Springfield Civic Center, it is 8-5. UMass hanging in there. UMass inbounds the ball. Erving on the inside, and they're trying to deny Julius Erving the ball. UMass works it around. Pagliera has it. He's going to drive into the paint. Pagliera drives into the paint, floats one up, and it goes in! Pagliera puts up 2. It's 8-7. The Soviets come down quickly, take a jump shot, they miss. Rebound Erving! Dr. J clearing the boards. Up court come the Minutemen, down by 1. Again, the Minutemen setting their offense. They get the ball down low to Erving. Erving will take the shot. He pumps, shoots, no good, off the rim. Tough defense by the Soviets, but Palivada is called, and that is his first personal foul, 3rd team foul. Erving will shoot 2 from the line. Finally, Dr. J gets a call. He will shoot 2, a chance to put UMass ahead of the Soviet national team. Dr. J at the line, as our players are tremendously fatigued. We're going to have to get some of these guys out. So Erving will shoot the first, 75% from the charity stripe. And he misses. It rolls in and out. Oh, boy. And now UMass will go to their bench. Now they got to get Dempsey out of there. Betancourt is still not available. He was cheap-shotted by the Soviets early in the game. Then Matthias took Beloff out. It's been very chippy here at the Civic Center. Pro-U.S. crowd, obviously. Pro-UMass. And I need to get someone. I guess it's going to have to be. Offense. Who's the best ball handler here to play point guard? That's the question. Passing 3. Greeley. Passing 5. So. Betancourt is still not available. We're going to have to go with Bill Greeley at point guard for Dempsey. Greeley, you're supposed to go in here, son. There we go. There we go. All right, Greeley goes in. Pagliera is going to stay in. McLaughlin will come out. Coffin will go in. Erving will stay in. And Mathis, who's been a beast, he does have a personal foul. He's playing quite physical. Peters will come in for him. So it'll be Greeley at point guard. Pagliera still at shooting guard. Coffin at small forward. Julius Erving at power forward. And Peters at center. 8-7 Soviets. Erving will shoot his second from the stripe. And he makes it! As the crowd goes whoosh, 8-8. Soviets quickly bring the ball up over half court against the 2-1-2 UMass zone. The young Dr. J has 5 now. Soviets work their offense, get it to Skana Andalus, and it's ripped away by Dr. J. What a steal! Erving brings the ball up court over to Greeley, work it back to Dr. J. He's from the outside. He's going to drive into the paint. Now he kicks it to Pagliera. Pagliera is fouled. A reach-in foul by Corkia, and Betancourt is now ready to play. So let's get him back in the ball game here, folks. Betancourt will come back in, and let's get Greeley. Who's the better shooter? Offense 4, Greeley. Offense 2. McLaughlin will come in for Pag. Oh, he's only at 90. That's a bad choice. Vogley's a 4. Greeley's a 2. Vogley will come in. So it's going to be Betancourt, Vogley, Coffin, Erving, and Peters. UMass has the ball. We're tied at 8 with 11:29 to play in the first half. UMass inbounds it, and they're tied up on Coffin, the small forward. They're going to try to work it to Julius Erving down in the post. They get it to Erving in the post. He makes his move, puts a shot up, and it's good. He goes over Bolshevik. And now they quickly come back down. They get it to Bolshalev against a 2-1-2 zone. Rebounded by Peters. He misses a shot. It's a 4-on-3 fast break. UMass on the run. They get it to Erving. It goes to the hoop. He misses. Was he fouled? No, but Coffin comes away with the rebound. UMass brings the ball back out as they work their offense. And they'll try to get it down low once again to the youngster Julius Erving from New York. Erving with the ball, kicks it over to Vogely. Vogely takes a jump shot, no good, off the rim. Loose ball, foul on Vogely as he went after his own shot. So with 10:47 to play in the first half here from the Civic Center in Springfield, Massachusetts, it is 10-8, the UMass Minutemen over the Soviet national team, the gold medal winning team of 1972. The young Dr. J, so far, Julius Erving, 3 rebounds, 7 points, no fouls, no assists. Soviets inbound the ball. Pass off to Beloff on the wing. He takes the jumper. Air ball, air ball, air ball. The fans here love it. UMass inbounds it. They work it around. Betancourt has it from the outside. Betancourt will drive into the paint against the Soviet defense. Puts it up, soft off the glass, and in! And the Minutemen are now up 12-8. And with that basket, the Soviet coach calls timeout. Betancourt just coming back in after being whacked in the head by the Soviets early. Mathis took revenge, taking Bolshalev out, one of the Bolshalev brothers. Are there 2 Bolshalevs or 2 Beloffs? No, there's one of each. Okay, they're cousins. I don't know. Anyway, and Beloff is still injured. Mathis really laid a whooping on his head. That was a good hard foul there. Well, no fouls were called. It was getting quite chippy. Still is. And now Dornoff enters for Palivada at power forward, and he could get chippy again, folks. And I think we got to take Julius Erving out here, and we'll bring Austin in. We will bring Tom Austin in, who's a center. He averages 5 minutes. Oh, God. Well, you got to get in there, son. Yes, we want to play out of position. We have no other power forwards. All right, so Austin. So the only starter is Betancourt at point guard. So the back court is Betancourt and Vogely. The front court at small forward, Coffin. Power forward, the backup center, one of the backup centers, Austin. And then at centers, Peters. As with a 4-point lead, UMass will try to skate through, get a few minutes rest for some of their starting ball players. UMass has the ball. They inbound it. Austin has it down low. He passes it back out. Vogely has it. Vogely will take a jump shot, 6 out of 10 opportunity. And Vogely spots up. And he clangs it off the rim. Who grabs that rebound? Peters grabs it. Nice rebound. They kick it back out to Vogely. What a job by Peters as UMass is attacking that glass. And now Vogely will spot up once again and take the jump shot. And he is fouled by Beloff in the act of shooting. This young UMass Minutemen team has the Soviet nationals on their heels. And that is the 15th foul for the Soviets. The UMass is in the bonus. So Vogely will go to the line. 79% free throw shooter. His first from the charity stripe. And he makes it as the crowd goes whoosh. That's Vogely's first points. UMass 13, the Soviets 8. Vogely takes his second. And whoosh again. It's now 14-8. Soviets quickly up court as Beloff looks to set the offense against the UMass 2-1-2 zone. They work it to Bolshalev. Peters moves towards them again. The zone. Short jumper. No good. Battle for the rebound. And Coffin comes away with it. That's his second outlet pass to Betancourt. Betancourt to Vogely. Over to Peters. Peters has it. They're playing loose on him. He's on the inside. Wow, where are you going to take a... He's not a good shooter, though. You know, yeah, bad. It's a bad shooter. But we're going to take the shot anyway. Maybe he gets fouled. Peters on the inside, challenging Boshala. And he makes it! Holy cow, he made it! And the foul! And the foul! Unbelievable! What a job by Peters. He'll be telling his grandkids about that. How he scored on the Soviet gold medal winning national team and the foul. And he is an 81% free throw shooter. Unbelievable. UMass up 16-8. And Erving's at 100. Pagliara's at 100. And Mathis is at 100. And you know they're coming back in the ball game, folks. Well, Mathis can't come in yet, but let's get Erving in. So Erving will come back in at power forward. Pagliara at Vogel is at the line shooting, is he not? He is. All right. Well, we can't do that. No. Peters is at the line. Vogel will come. Pagliara will come in. So it's Betancourt and Pagliara. Coffin is at small forward. Julius Erving back at power forward. And Peters is at the line, so he stays in at center. And he will take his shot from the stripe. And he misses it. Well, all good things come to an end. He measures for a second. Did we get the basket? Yeah, we did get the basket. So he shoots for a second. And he sinks it. So 17-8. Next opportunity, Peters will go out for Mathis. Beloff brings up the ball for the Soviets. Peters now has 3 points. They work it around to Korkia. Korkia from the perimeter shoots the jump shot. No good. Rebounded Peters. Loose ball foul on Coughlin. So UMass is called for a foul. The bench and the fans here do not like it. And with a stoppage in play, Mathis will come back in for Peters. And McLaughlin will come in for Coughlin. Mathis has 1 foul. So the starters are back on the court with 8:45 to play in the first half of the Umass Minutemen. They are up 17-8 over the Soviet national team of 1972 that won the gold medal when the officials hosed the U.S. basketball team. In one of the most bizarre calls, 3 calls at the end of a game you'll ever see. Look it up on YouTube. All right, so here come the Minutemen. Once again, the Soviets inbound the ball. They work it to Beloff. And Beloff goes right through the zone and a two-handed slam as the Soviets making their presence felt. As in that timeout, you could see the coach for the Soviets revving them up. So it's 17-10. UMass brings the ball up court. Betancourt has it. Erving on the outside. Betancourt is going to try to drive into the paint against this man defense of the Soviets. And the Soviets get the ball quickly back up court. And a short jumper in the low post by Beloff. And it's now 17-12. UMass up court. Betancourt, Pagliara, back to Betancourt. Over to Erving. Erving down low working on Beloff. Erving makes his move. Floats one up. No good. Off the rim. But he was fouled by Volnov. Erving will get 3 to make 2. So Julius Erving is now at the line. The youngster from New York. 3 rebounds, 7 points. 17-12 lead for the Minutemen. They are up 5. Erving will take his first from the charity stripe. And he makes it. And with that, the Soviets will have a change as Saka Angeles comes in at point guard for Beloff, which sucks because I can pronounce Beloff. All right, so Erving will now shoot his second. If he makes it, they will not go to a third. He shoots his second, and he makes both. Erving now has 9 points. It is 19-12 UMass Minutemen with 7:41 to play in the first half. Soviets bring the ball over half court against the 2-1-2 UMass zone. They work it to Beloff. Beloff, Erving closes in on the zone, and Beloff makes his shot, the short jumper. And Betancourt was called for the foul, so Beloff will go to the line, as that's the 4th team foul and the first personal on Betancourt. So Beloff is at the line for the Soviets. It's now 19-14. He can pull the Soviets to within 4. And he is not a good free throw shooter, 55%. Beloff takes the shot. And he makes it. as it's 19-15 now. UMass brings the ball up court. Working it around, getting it down low to Dr. J. Julius Erving. Erving will take the shot in the post. Beloff trying to D him up. Erving with a dipsy-do move. Puts it up. And it's good! Dr. J with a short jumper on the dipsy-do. And quickly the Soviets come back down, and it was Kovalenko taking the quick jump shot. So they're matching point for point with UMass. It's 21-17 with 6:58 to play. And those were Kovalenko's first points. UMass working it around. Again, they get it to Dr. J, Julius Erving. Erving on the inside again will work against Beloff. Pump fake. Misses with the shot. Won't go. But McLaughlin draws a foul on Volanoff. Oh, it was McLaughlin who took the shot, as it looked like Erving took the shot, but McLaughlin took the shot, and he was fouled. He will go to the line. He will get 3 attempts to make 2. Very important that UMass makes these foul shots, but McLaughlin is a 59% free throw shooter. He'll take the first. And he makes it! 22-17. And with that, the Soviets make a substitution. Edchiko comes in at point guard, and Korkia enters at small forward. So McLaughlin takes his second, and he makes it! Good job by McLaughlin. 23-17. The Soviets inbound and come up court. Again, UMass stays in that 2-1-2 zone. 6:44 to play in the first half. Here from the Springfield Civic Center. They work their offense to Beloff. Beloff goes to the lane, puts one up. No good. Then he was loose ball foul on McLaughlin. But it was on the rebound, not on the act of shooting. And that's the first on McLaughlin. And once again, the Soviets make a substitution. Paliluskas comes in for Korkia. And let's just check out our stamina here. Let's get McLaughlin out. He's at 90. Let's go to our bench. We'll go to the UMass bench. Betancourt's at 95. He stays in. Pagliara stays in. He's at 90. McLaughlin will come out. We're going to bring in Coffin at small forward. Erving and Mathis will stay in at power forward and center, respectively. Soviets inbound the ball. Eskov to Beloff. Beloff moving to the baseline. He drives. Cut off by Erving. He floats one up. No good. Rebound by Mathis. Great defense by that 2-1-2 UMass zone. Coffin has it. Paluskas up tight on him. He's going to try to work the ball. They're going to work it around. They pass it around. And back to Coughlin. He takes the jumper. No good. Rebound, Pagliara. Pagliara has it. Pagliara still looking. Fakes a pass. He's going to drive into the paint. Pagliara going into the House of Giants. Floats one up. No good. Blows the rebound, Paluska. It's a fast break opportunity. Pelov misses. He missed. Great defense by UMass. It's a 4-on-1 fast break. Betancourt driving the car. Goes into the lane. Floats it up. And in. UMass up 25-17. Bella from the outside. And it's stolen again. UMass on a 2-on-2 fast break. They get it to Julius Erving to the paint. He misses. Rebound. Soviets. Beloff on a fast break, and he puts it up and in. It's a track meet. Up and down they go here at the Civic Center. 5:10 to play in the first half. UMass 25. The Soviets 19. Now the UMass bench telling them to slow it down. Slow it down. The youngsters are really getting into this game. They work it around. They get it to the young Dr. J down low. Beloff. He's been a nightmare for Beloff. Erving, 11 points, 3 rebounds. He'll take the shot in the paint. But before that happens, oh, wow, Mathis, an ankle injury. But he'll remain in the game. And a little pushing and shoving between Mathis and Kovalenko. As Mathis did not like, he felt he was tripped there. A little pushing and shoving here. And again, the officials trying to maintain order. It's been a very chippy game. The Soviets came in immediately trying to intimidate the Umass Minutemen, taking out Betancourt. But then Mathis took out Beloff. So it stays chippy. UMass inbounds. Pagliara with the ball. Pagliara, once again, driving into the lane of Giants. And Pagliara is fouled by Kovalenko. And Pagliara has a few words, and he'll go to the line to shoot. Korkia enters at small forward, and Tsar Muhammadov replaces Kovalenko at center. So Pagliara, 74% free throw shooter. UMass showing no fear here. Takes the first from the charity stripe. And he makes it! Whoosh! As the crowd enjoyed that moment. And those are Pagliara's first points. It's 26-19. UMass up by 7 with 4:53 to play in the half. At courtside, we see D. Scott Howard, Dave Gardner, Bobby Cantillano, Robbie Wartburg, Bendy, Retro Sports Network with Ron Jeckett, Tribes Fan, and the OG, the original Grognard. So Pagliara will now take a second. And he makes both! UMass up 27-19. The Soviets quickly come up court against the 2-1-2 zone of UMass. This is a surprise here. Howard Cosell, calling the game for the national media, is in shock. His toupee and mouth are gaping open. Soviets work the ball. Beloff, Erving on him, and Erving ties him up. A little pushing and shoving, but it'll be a jump ball. It'll be Julius Erving against Beloff on the jump ball. The official throws it up, and the Soviets come away with it. They work it outside to Beloff. Beloff from the perimeter, and he drains it. What a shot. Those are his first 2 points. The Soviets pulled it within 6. 4:30 to play. UMass 27, the Soviets 21. Betancourt brings the ball up. He's looking. Fakes a pass to Erving. He drives into the land of Giants, into the paint. Floats one up. No good. Was he fouled? No. Rebound by Coffin. There was a battle. They get it to Erving. Erving on the inside. Post up move on Beloff. And he goes right by him. A dipsy-do under the rim. And he scores. And right back Beloff comes and he drains a long jump shot. Unbelievable game here. UMass 29, the Soviet Nationals 23, 3:44 to play. Dr. J now with 13 points and 3 rebounds. UMass taking it to the Soviet Nationals. Erving has the ball on the outside. Erving looking for one of his teammates. Can't find it. He'll take the shot, and he drains the jump shot over Beloff. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And the ball goes out of bounds on the Soviets. And it's UMass ball with 13:13 to play here from the Springfield Civic Center. UMass 31, the Soviet national team 23. Now let's go to our bench. And Betancourt will go out. Dempsey will come in. Pagliara will stay in at 95. McLaughlin will come back in for Coffin, who's been tough on the boards. Erving will stay in at 95, and Mathis at 94 will come out, and Peters, who's been surprisingly effective and has showed no fear against the Soviets, will come back in. Again, he only plays approximately 6 minutes. He's played 3 already. So Mathis plays 30 minutes. He's at 90. No, we're going to keep Mathis in. He's at 94, though. At the half, everyone goes back up to 100. No, Mathis will stay in. All right, the final 3:13 of a surprising first half. Howard Cosell still can't believe it. And now he's telling everyone, I told you about this kid, Dr. J. I told you. You told no one, Howard. Shut the hell up. All right, so UMass inbounds the ball. McLaughlin Over to Dempsey. Dempsey puts his hand up, signaling the offense. Erving's on the outside. They're going to work it to the young Julius Erving. He has it. Beloff D'ing him up. Erving goes to the lane. Front rims it. Fast break for the Soviets, and Korkia lays it up and in. Erving wanted the foul, the fans wanted the foul, and the UMass bench wanted the foul. These international officials are starting to sway things the Soviets' way. As Erving's still talking to them, I don't even know if they speak English. So UMass comes up, 31-25, 6-point lead, 2:51 to play in the first half. They work it to Erving. Back to Dempsey. Back to Erving in the low post. Beloff. He's been a nightmare for the Soviets. And now Erving to Mathis. Mathis spots up. And he loses the ball. And the Soviets on the fast break dunk it home as they pulled it within 4. So here come the Soviets. UMass a little out of sync here. 2:27 to play, up by 4. Erving on the inside. He'll make a move on Beloff. Puts a shot up. No good. Rebound. But Korkia got Erving. And finally, Julius Erving claps his hands like saying, about time. So Dr. J, the youngster, will go to the line. This nickname that has been given to him by his teammates. Will go to the line. He'll get 3 to make 2. 75% free throw shooters. These are big free throws here with 2:05 to play in the half and a 4-point UMass lead. Erving takes the first. Whoosh! Nothing but net. And the Soviets will have a replacement come in. Beloff. There are 2 Beloffs. I knew there were 2 Beloffs. So the Beloff brothers are both in there now. S. Beloff comes in at shooting guard. All the Soviets look the same to me. I don't know. And Erving takes the second. And he misses the second. So he'll get a third shot now. 3 to make 2. Pounds the ball in. Bends his knees from the charity stripe. Takes the shot. And he makes it. So it's now 33-27. The Soviets bring the ball up court. The young Julius Erving has 17 points here. Soviets setting their offense. They get it to Zarmudov. Down low against Mathis. Mathis guarding him tough. Zarmudov goes inside the paint. The zone can't get there in time. He lays it up and in. 33-29, under 2 to play. 1:55 here from the Civic Center in Springfield, Massachusetts. Dempsey, Pagliere, Mathis. Mathis has it down in low. Mathis against Beloff. He'll take the shot. Posts up. No good. Beloff from the corner. Now drives in the paint, and he puts it up and in. The Soviets have pulled it within 2 with 1:22 left in the first half. UMass works it to Erving. Erving trying to calm things down here. Works his way inside the paint. Beloff trying to D him up. Erving. Oh, what a dunk! Dr. J! And the Soviets quickly come up court, get it inside to Paliuskas, and he puts it up and in on that little short shot. It is 35-33. Dr. J dunked it home, but just like that, the Soviets come right back. Under a minute to play. Should we hold for the last shot? Every time I do that, the clock runs out. There's no shot clock, though. We're not going to hold for the last shot. To hell with that. So Erving has it on the outside. He'll look for one of his teammates. He can't find it. He'll spot up, and he drags the jumper over Beloff. Erving with 21. The Soviets quickly come up court. They take a jump shot. No good. Rebound is loose. Mathis comes away with it. 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left in the first half. UMass 37. The Soviets 33. Now we'll play for the last shot. 15 seconds. We'll pass once. Mathis has it. 6 seconds. He spots up to shoot against the Soviets. And he misses at the buzzer. But at the half, here from the Springfield Civic Center, the UMass Minutemen 37, the Soviet national team 33. The young Julius Erving, the a.k.a. Dr. J, 21 points, no fouls, no assists, 3 rebounds. The man on the mission who has just been no fear is Mathis. 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 foul, 3 points. Benningcourt has 4 points, a foul, and a rebound for UMass. Pagliera, 1 rebound, 2 points from the line. And McLaughlin, 1 rebound, 1 foul, 2 points. Off the bench for UMass, Vogli has 2 points and a foul. And Peters, of all people, 3 points and 2 very physical rebounds. For the Soviets, their leading scorer is A. Belov. He has 13. An assist and a rebound, and then his brother S. Belov has 4. Korkia has 2 with a foul, 2 fouls. Palaluskas has 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 fouls. And as I said, Belov has 13, a rebound and an assist. Zarmu had 2 assists, 4 points. And then the bench has 4 points together. All right, let's go to the court side. And Todd B is at courtside, and also Bleacher Bums Gaming. That's Anthony from Bleacher Bums Gaming. Check out that great channel. As Todd B says, do you believe in miracles? Yes. Well, UMass, with the young Dr. J, has a 4-point lead with 20 minutes to play from the Springfield, Massachusetts Civic Center. Where Sugar Ray Leonard fought against Armando Muniz in the late 70s. Bob Foster fought in West Springfield, defended his light heavyweight title at the Coliseum, where they have the Big E. Who else fought in Springfield? I saw Simon Brown fight, USA Fights. I went to see that. That was pretty cool. And I'm forgetting someone else who fought. Anyway, that's a little bit about the Springfield Civic Center, which is now called the Mass Mutual Center. All right, so we'll start the second half. Of basketball. So on the court for the UMass Minutemen, you have the point guard is Benningcourt, Pagliera is the shooting guard, McLaughlin's the small forward, Julius, Erving, power forward, and Mathis is at center. For the Soviets, well, you have a bunch of Soviets. Belov, Korkia, Paluskas, Belov, and Zarmukamed. We're going to call him Zarm, or the Soviet big man. All right, so they work it around. Erving gets the ball. He has it on the outside. He'll look to pass. No one's open. He'll take the shot. He'll take the jump shot over Belov. And he drains it! Dr. J with 23 points. The Soviets up court quickly against the zone. And Paluskas drains a jumper. And he was fouled. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Erving is like, what are you talking about? The fans are incensed. The UMass bench is incensed. These international officials, I don't know what dope they're smoking. But Paluskas will now shoot to bring the Soviet national team ever so closer to the UMass Minutemen. And he is an 80% free throw shooter. He'll take the first from the charity stripe. And he missed! Rebound! UMass! Outlet! From Mathis to McLaughlin. McLaughlin sets the offense. They pull it back out. Erving down low, working Belov. He's working for 23 points. Can he get some more? They work it to Julius Erving. Erving puts a shot up, drives in the paint, puts it up and in! Between 2 Soviet defenders! And just like that, the Soviets counter-strike like a nuclear missile. On the dunk and scoring is Belov, as it was a beautiful pass by the big man Zarmudov. Holy cow, the Soviets strike and strike quickly. It's 41-37 with 18:39 to play here. In this, what they call international friendly. It has not been too friendly here at the Civic Center here in Springfield. Erving has the ball down low. Belov. He's beaten Belov for 25 points. Again, Erving will try to work his inside match. To the paint and a dunk! UMass trying to quickly get back on defense. Here comes the Soviets. Belov, top of the key, drives the lane, floats it up and in. He was looking for the foul. He didn't have it. The Soviets quickly counter-strike every time UMass scores. 43-39, 8:11 to play. Pagliera has the ball from Benincourt. Pagliera looking. He'll drive into the lane of Giants. Pagliera goes to the paint. Puts it up. Blocked! It's blocked! The shot is blocked! Outlet pass. They work it around. The Soviets have it. Korkia takes the jumper. No good. Rebound loose. Belov comes away and puts it up and in. So the good defense denied on the offensive rebound. A good rebound by Belov, and he put it right back on the short jumper. And it's now the Soviets have pulled to within 2. UMass 43, the Soviets 41. Benincourt brings the ball up court. Bounce pass to Erving, down in the paint. Again, Belov. They look like they come and help, it seems. Erving will take the shot. Erving makes his inside move. And they're waving off the shot. And a foul is called before the shot on the Soviets. Again, Erving just looks at the officials. The UMass bench is going nuts. They wanted the shot. They wanted continuation. They will not get it. So UMass will inbound the ball. Again, the UMass coach is shaking his head. UMass inbounds the ball. 17:08 to play. The Minutemen 43, the Soviet national team 41. They work the offense. They pass around. They get it to Erving down low. Erving again will go with his post-up moves. Now he dishes it to Mathis. Mathis spots up to take the jump shot. And no good. As he gets tied up in the post, there's a battle, and the ball goes out, it looks like, and it's the Soviets' ball. The Soviets do make a replacement. Belov comes in at point guard. So the Soviets with a chance to tie on this possession with 16:39 to play. Soviets had an early lead in this game when UMass had some jitters, but the Minutemen came right back. Oh, we see another luminary here at courtside, Andre Ford, as he's talking about the 72 U.S. basketball team. He says, yeah, they would not accept their silver medal, nor should they. Go to YouTube and type in gold medal game 1972 and see how bad the U.S. got hosed. So when you think, I'm telling you, just go, and you'll understand stuff. That spoke a lot how times were, how those officials took the gold medal. And the Soviets played very well in that game, don't get me wrong. But the way they won, and again, I'm not blaming them, it's the officials. All right, so the Soviets with a chance to tie. We're keeping all of our starters in. We're not making any changes. Against a 2-1-2 zone, Zarmanov has it on the perimeter. Drives to the basket. Passes to Belov. Belov with a short looping jump shot. No good. Rebound, Mathis. Big rebound. Mathis gives it to Benincourt. Benincourt bringing it up. He's bringing it up court against this man Soviet defense. He gets over get over front court. Benincourt has it in the front court. They work it to Erving down low. Erving against Belov. Takes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Mathis. He has been an animal on the boards. He'll put the shot right back up against Korkia. And he makes it! Mathis sinks it! Soviets quickly come up court. They put it to the wing. Jump shot, Panaluska, and it is good! Back and forth they go in this international battle. 45-43 UMass over the Soviets. A Cold War battle taking place here at the Springfield Civic Center. Howard Cosell almost looks like he's rooting for the Soviets. Him in that horrible toupee. McLaughlin has it out on the wing. McLaughlin will pass. They try to work the offense. They get it to Erving. Erving down low once again. Belov. What can Belov do against them? Erving spots up inside. Goes around him and under the rim and puts it up and in. 47-43. The Soviets on the quick counterattack. And offensive foul on the Soviet big man Zarmudov. As he tried to use the body up, pushing and shoving once again between Mathis and Zarmudov, as the older Soviet team trying to intimidate the youngsters from UMass Amherst. But they will have none of it. UMass will inbound the ball up by 4, 47-43. Mathis has been a beast. 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 foul. He's played very physical, and 5 points. Julius Erving, the young Dr. J, as they've been calling him on the UMass campus, 29 points, 3 rebounds, no assists, 1 foul. For the Soviets, their leading scorer is A. Beloff. The UMass coach has just told Howard Cosell to shut the hell up. And now UMass will inbound the ball. Let's check out our fatigue factor. Mathis is at 94. Betancourt's at 95. Pagliara is at 95. McLaughlin's at. So let's take a couple of those players out here. Do we want Dempsey? Who's the better offensive player? 6. And Greeley, yeah, okay. So Dempsey will come in for Pagliara. Oh, no, that's not right. Pagliara stays in. Coughlin comes in for McLaughlin. And Peters, should we go to Austin? Let me see, what's his rebounding? I want to know if, oh, he's a 9 defensive rebound. He's an animal. Austin will come in. Yes, I like those guys. So Austin will come in to lay down some dirty work. So on the floor for the UMass Minutemen with a 4-point lead, Betancourt and Pagliara, the backcourt. That's their starting backcourt. Coughlin's in at small forward. Julius Erving still at power forward, and Austin comes in at center. They've rotated now their 3rd center in the game. Mathis gets a deserved breather and a pat on the back from the UMass bench. And a standing ovation here at the Civic Center. Back to courtside. The Soviets have it. Off the end, Zarmatov right away takes it to the paint against the youngster Austin. He beats a 2-1-2 zone, and the Soviets pulled it within 2. And now the Soviets are pressing at the 14:06 mark. Betancourt trying to beat the press. He does. They're uptight on Coffin. They're uptight on Austin. But Beloff is on an island of his own with Dr. J. They work it to Dr. J, hopefully. They do. And he sinks the short floating jumper. UMass 49, Soviets 45. Counterattack by the Soviets. And just on cue, Zarmatev, the big man, sinks a jump shot. Swish. That's 8 points for him. And again, the Soviets pulled it within 2 with 13-17 to play here from the Springfield Civic Center. The Soviets are pressing. Betancourt trying to beat the press. He gets over into the front court. Now they set the offense. But again, the Soviets press. Again, Betancourt trying to get it to Erving. Erving with the ball. Erving drives to the hoop. And a thunder slam. 51-47. Zarmakov counterattack by the Soviets. And the ball goes off his foot. And out of bounds after the air ball, it goes out of bounds. And UMass will have it as the crowd is chanting, air ball, air ball, air ball. American flags waving. UMass up 51-47, up by 4 with 12:33 to play. And UMass will go to their bench now. Pagliara and Betancourt will come out. Dempsey and Vogley will come in. So Dempsey is at point guard, and Vogley is at shooting guard. Coffin stays in. Erving's at 93. He's got 33 points. We're up 4. He's the only guy who can score. Peters will come in. And Austin will stay in at center, so it's a whole backup team. We're going to try to get a minute out of these guys. So UMass goes to their backups. And the coach is imploring them, play hard, play hard, play hard. Don't back down. So on the floor with the ball, the UMass Minutemen, as they come out of the break. And Bolashev is in at center for the Soviets now. UMass inbounds the ball. They work it to Vogley. Vogley, not a good shooter. He'll pass. They try to set the offense. Vogley cannot get the pass off, as now he's going to drive into the land of giants. He'll drive the paint. He's in the paint. Floats right up and in. Vogley makes the shot. That's huge for the UMass backup. The Soviets quickly counterattack against a 2-1-2 zone. Jump shot, no good. But a foul, and it's a second one on Coughlin. And at some pushing and shoving once again here at the Civic Center. So Paluskas will go to the line to shoot 2. And he's an 80% free throw shooter. He has 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 fouls. Coughlin picks up his second. Here's the first from the charity stripe. And he missed! The fans loving it. He'll take the second. And he makes the second, 53-48. They're doubling Vogel. Should we call timeout? Vogel will try to beat the double team. He's going to shoot over it. And he missed. The defensive pressure by the Soviets. And Soviets quickly come up court. Baseline jumper. No good. But the foul, as there was a scrum near the rim, and Paluskas is at the charity stripe again. And that's the first on Peters. And the third team foul. And UMass will make some changes here after this shot. So here's the shot for the Soviets from the charity stripe. And he misses! He misses! 80% free throw shooter, and he's had his troubles from the line here today. So with 11:04 to play, UMass 53, the Soviet national team 48. And now, coming off the bench is Erving and Menace at power forward and center. McLaughlin will come in at small forward. Pagliaro will come back in at shooting guard. And Betancourt will come in at point guard. Can't wait too long. Can't wait too long, folks. All right, so the changes have been made for UMass. Their starting 5 are back on the court. The bench gets a huge round of applause here from the fans. And now Paluskas will take his second from the charity stripe, and he makes it. So it's now 53-49. UMass up by 4 with 11:04 to play in the game. Up court comes Betancourt. And now the Soviets are playing a 2-1-2 zone. Interesting. Betancourt will drive into the Atlanta Giants. He'll try to split the zone. He does! And he floats one up and in! 55-49. The Soviets up court quickly. Bolshalev has it. Takes the shot. Good defense by Mathis in the 2-1-2 zone, but they get the rebound. They work it out to Palyuska, and he drains the jumper. And fouled. And once again, the UMass coach is incensed. The fans are incensed. And the foul is on McLaughlin. That's his second, the 4th team foul. These international officials are looking to hand this game to the Soviets, it looks like to me. So once again, the 80% free throw shooter goes to the charity stripe. Though he has struggled today, he has struggled with his free throw shooting. UMass up by 4, just over 10 minutes to play. Paluskas takes his first, and he makes it. That's right, because he made the shot. So he gets a three-pointer, the only way you could get a three-pointer then. And it's 55-52. UMass brings the ball up court. And now the Soviets go back to the man defense. Interesting. So Erving's on the outside with the ball. He'll spot up and take a shot on Belov. Off the rim. Rebound is loose. Soviets have it. Up court quickly. Bolshalev to Paluskas. And it's stolen! What a steal by Betancourt! Quick outlet pass to McLaughlin. UMass setting their offense. To Pagliaro from the outside. Jumper, no good. Wow, the video didn't move. Now the Soviets up court. And an illegal pick on the Soviets. And the video gets back to where it should be. And with 8:36 to play, in an extremely intense, what they called friendly international, we have seen much physical play. I think the language barrier between the officials and the UMass Minutemen coaching staff and team has been just a tragedy. Howard Cosell is still babbling away for the national call. We're giving you our True Blue radio call. And once again, the UMass fans are just giving it to Howard, and their chant of "shut the hell up, shut the hell up," shut the hell up. All right. Umass will now inbound the ball with a 3-point lead and 8:36 to play. Umass inbounds it. They work it around. McLaughlin has it. McLaughlin looking to set the offense. They work it to Pagliara on the outside. Pagliara will drive in against a 3-2 zone. Pagliara trying to get to the paint, and it goes out of bounds off Korkia. Umass still holds the ball with 8:14 to play in a 3-point lead. Umass inbounds it. They work it down low to Erving. Erving now against Paliavada. Erving goes around him and lays it softly off the glass. 35 points. Soviets come up court. Paliavada has the ball against Erving. He shoots over the outstretched arms of the young Dr. J. 57-54, 7:47 to play. Erving now with 35 points. Betancourt down to 91. But he'll stay on the floor for a little bit more. Betancourt with the ball. Looking at his options. Betancourt fakes a pass. He'll drive into the lane. He'll try to float one up. Short jumper. Misses. No good. Battle for the rebound. And a foul. And the Umass again wondering what are they calling. The foul is on Umass. And it's by Betancourt. That's his second 15th foul. And Bolashev will shoot the bonus. So the Soviets go to the line with 7:25 to play. Umass 57, the Soviet national team 54. It has been a battle here, a battle. As Rob explanation point has been seen at courtside. So Bolashev is a 66% free throw shooter. He'll take the first from the charity stripe. And he sinks it. And the crowd is getting anxious here. The Soviets pulled it within 2 against UMass. He'll take the second. And he sinks both. Those are his first 2 points. So the Soviets have pulled it within 1. They're playing a half-court press. UMass beats the press. They get it to Erving. It looks like. Let's make sure. No, they don't get it to Erving. That's 6. McLaughlin. UMass works it to Mathis. Mathis against Boshalev. Will take the jumper. He misses. It clangs off the boards. Rebound is loose. But Boshalev hammers Mathis on the shot. Some pushing and shoving. Oh boy. And the officials trying to get in between them. And now Mathis will go to the line. And I think he dropped an F-bomb on the commie. And Mathis goes to the line. And again, now the officials are warning both benches in their whatever language you're speaking. The UMass coach is just nodding his head. And Mathis goes to the line. 71% free throw shooter. No love lost between these two teams. Mathis has 5 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 foul, and he has been a beast under the boards. He'll shoot the first. And he makes it! That was a very big foul shot for Mathis. And the Soviets, Zaka Angelis, will come in at point guard. And one of the Belov brothers will move to shooting guard. And with that being said, we'll go to our bench. Betancourt will come out for... For Dempsey. He's a pretty good passer. Pagliara will stay in. He's at 97. McLaughlin will come out for... I want an animal. I want someone who can rebound. 6. 5. Coffin will come back in. And Erving's at 97. He's going to stay in. And Mathis is at the line. And he's at 96. He will stay in. And we are under 7 minutes. It's 6:46 to play. And UMass has a 2-point lead. Mathis can build it up to 3. He pounds the ball into the court. Bends his knees. Takes the shot. And he misses! Quickly, Soviets up court. They work it around to Polyadov against the zone. Defended by Erving. Shot no good. But someone got him on the arm, and it was Dempsey. Oh, my Lord. The Soviets will go to the line. They'll get 3 to make 2. If they make 2, we have a 58-58 ball game here from the Civic Center in Springfield. And you can see, almost see the joy on Howard Cosell's face as he doesn't want to eat crow. So Palivada will take the first. And he sinks it. The Soviets pulled it within 1. Anxious moments here at the Civic Center. That's his 3rd point. He'll take the second. Remember, 3 to make 2. Soviets in the bonus. And he misses the second, but he gets a 3rd. Because I put in the wacky rules from the early 70s. A hybrid of like college, Olympic, and pro. Alright, he makes his, let's see if he can make his 3rd. He does! It's 58-58. 6:26 to play. Umass with the ball, and they're doubling Erving now. Erving with the ball, and he's going to take it to him. Dr. J will try to split the double team. Misses the shot. Where's the foul? But Erving grabs his own rebound, brings it back out. Now Bro's back into the paint. Erving's going to put it up against Palivada, and he makes it! Dr. J! 60-58. The Soviets come up court, and again a ticky-tack foul called on the Umass Minutemen. As Dempsey is called for his second. Well, that is awful. That is just awful, folks. So again, these international officials trying to hand it to the Soviet national team of 1972. Dr. J, Julius Erving, 37 points, 4 rebounds, no assists, 1 foul. So Skandialis will go to the line, and he's a 60% free throw shooter. And this is a 1-and-1, so if he misses, the rebound is live. He'll take the first. Miss, 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 miss. And he does! The ball's loose! Grab that rebound. And Erving comes away as he clears the boards. And up court come the Umass Minutemen with a 2-point lead and 5:50 to play. They're setting the offense. They're playing tight on Vogel. Soviets in a man defense with 5:40 to play. Erving on the outside, Mathis on the inside. They'll try to work it down low to the youngster Mathis. He has it! And he's hammered by Polyadov! And again some pushing and shoving, and Mathis almost hauls off and whacks him as the official jumps in the way. And that is a 3rd team foul on the Soviets. They're getting quite concerned that this unheralded team from Umass is giving them a battle of a lifetime. And here comes some changes. Edishko comes in at point guard, and Zarmukhamedov in at center. Say that 52 times fast. So with 5:19 to play, Umass has the ball and a 2-point lead. Umass inbounds the ball. Umass setting their offense. Trying to get the ball down low to the young Julius Erving. He's got position in the paint. He has the ball. Palivada trying to D him up. Short jumper floated up, no good. But Palivada fouls Erving. Erving will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is the 4th team foul on the Soviets. They should have 58,000 if you ask me. All right, so Erving at the line. The youngster who they call Dr. J on the UMass campus. 37 points, 5 rebounds, none bigger than the last one he got. No assists, and 1 foul. Trying to extend the UMass lead with 5:01 to play. Let's check out. Mathis is at 93. Coffin's at 98. 94, 93. Okay. So Erving takes the first, 75% free throw shooter. And he makes it! Point number 38. UMass up by 3. 61-58. Let's go to our bench now. Betancourt's at 94. Betancourt will come back in. Pagliaro will stay in at 94. Coffin is at 98. He's a 6 defensive rebound. McLaughlin is a 4 defensive rebound. But Coffin, you know what? We're not losing that much on offense anyway. Erving's at 95. He'll stay in. And Mathis is at 93. And he's a 12 defensive rebounder. So Peters is an animal on the boards. 12 defensive rebounder. I like that. He'll come back in. So Peters will come in. Give Mathis a little break. Things are getting chippy. All right. Changes have been made. Erving with 38 points looks for his 39th. Takes his second from the charity stripe. Whoosh! And he has 39 points. The Soviets inbound it and quickly come up court. They're setting their offense, looking to get to Palivada. It looks like down low against the 2-1-2 zone. Now they work it back to Edishko. Edishko. Palivada. Edishko. It's out of bounds. Great defense by the suffocating Umass 2-1-2 zone. And Umass will inbound the ball with a 4-point lead and 4:50 to play from the Civic Center here in Springfield, Massachusetts. And now the Soviets are trying everything to stop this youngster they call Dr. J. Howard Cosell is choking on his own vomit in his mouth as he's going to eat crow in about 4 minutes and 50 seconds. And the fans will let him hear it as they're chanting, "Bad to pay, bad to pay." All right, UMass inbounds the ball. They get it down low to Erving. No, that's Erving. That's not Erving. 5. So whatever defense. Oh, because it's against the zone. It's against a 2-1-2 zone. The zone's going to collapse to him. So his shot goes from 8 to 5. And he's going to drive into the lane. Erving's going to go against the zone right into the teeth of the giant. Beloff cuts him off. Erving blocked. Oh, my Lord. Blocked. Soviets quick outlet pass. They work to the Beloff. Against Peters. He drags the lane. Beatty hook. And good. Oh, wow. The Soviets down by 2 with 4:16 to play. Erving shot was blocked. UMass brings it up again against a 2-1-2 zone. Pagliera has it. Now Pagliera will drive into the zone. And he puts it up and in! A dipsy-do! How do you do? 64-60. Soviets up court quickly. Polyatov into the paint. The zone collapses to him. The shot is no good. Oh, my Lord! They call a ticky-tack foul on Erving. And that's his second. And Palivada will take 3 to make 2. And with 3:46 to play, the fans are chanting something that says BS. I can't say it on the radio, but they're chanting it over and over again. I don't know if you're picking up on it. And it's 64-60. UMass by 4, and Palivada is at the line. He will take his first shot. He's a 75% free throw shooter. Here's the shot. And he makes it. And now the Soviets have some players come in from the scorer's table as Edishko enters. And one of the Beloff brothers moves to shooting guard because Edishko goes to point guard. So Palivada will take his second and try to pull the Soviets to within 2. And he makes it. So with 3:46 to play, and the moans and groans from the crowd here at the Civic Center, an epic battle is taking place. Matthias, thank you. Thank you. Matthias, thank you very much. I appreciate that. He's been playing well. So Matthias, I'm sorry about the mispronunciation. I appreciate you giving me the proper pronunciation. All right, so with 3:46 to play, UMass brings the ball up court. And again, the Soviets are going to stick to that 2-1-2 zone. UMass sets their offense. They work it to Peters. Peters takes the short jumper. No good. Oh, boy. But he was fouled. Peters was fouled by Beloff, and he will shoot a pair. And Peters is an 81% free throw shooter. No bigger free throws in this youngster's life than these two right here and now. Both teams are in the bonus. It could come down to the charity stripe for both these teams. And it's 3:33 to play. Let's take a look at our fatigue factor here. Betancourt at 93, Pagliera at 92, Coffin at 96, Erving at 93, and Peters at 98. Matthias is at 93, but we can't bring him in because Peters is at the line. All right, big moment here for Peters. Pounds the ball at the stripe, bends his knees, takes the shot. And he misses! Oh, the pressure got to the youngster. Oh, no. He'll take the second. And he makes the second. UMass with a 3-point lead. Soviets bring the ball up court. Peters has 4 points. Edishko running the offense against the 2-1-2 zone. They get it to Belov. Belov against the zone. Fakes, penetrates, bounce pass to the other Belov brother, and he scores. And now the Soviets pulled it within one with 3:22 to play. Up court come the Minutemen. And now the Soviets go back to a man defense. Let's see if we can get it to Julius Erving down low. They do! Erving beats Belov and dunks it home. Tomahawk dunk. And an offensive foul on the Soviets as they quickly tried to come up on the fast break. And an offensive call must have been a charge on Edishko. And that is huge. That is huge. So with 2:54 to play, coming off the slam dunk, the Soviets' quick counterattack is denied on the charge. The Soviets make a change at point guard. Umass up 3 with the ball and 2:54 to play from the Civic Center here in Springfield. And now we will go to our bench. And Matthias, that's easy to pronounce too. I don't know why I was calling Mathis. Matthias will come back in. Erving's at 92, but he's staying in the game till the end. And Betancourt's at 92. Pagliera is at 91. Dempsey's at, what is Vogley's not at? Vogley drives at a 5. Pagliera drives at a 5. McLaughlin. Vogley will come in for Pagliera. 4, 6. Coffin's going to stay in. Erving staying in, and Matthias came back in. So on the court for UMass with 2:54 to play, Betancourt and Vogley in the backcourt. The forwards are Coffin and Erving, and the center is Matthias. UMass has the ball. They inbound it. Betancourt has it. He'll drive into the land of Giants against a 2-1-2 zone. And he puts it up and in. Nice layup. 69-64, 2:42 to play, and Belov drains a quick jumper. Holy cow, the Soviets counter quickly. UMass up 3 with 2:26 to play. They bring it over half court. They work the ball to Vogley. Not a good option here. Erving battling for post position with Palivada. They'll try a bounce pass to Erving. He gets the ball. Dr. J. And he shoots the one-handed inside jumper. He makes it 71-66. Soviets down court. Belov takes a shot. No good. Rebound loose. And Coffin controls the ball. Fast break opportunity, but we will slow it down. They pull out of the fast break. And with 1:52 to play from the Springfield Civic Center, the UMass Minutemen are ready for an epic upset. It is 71-66. Erving with 43 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 fouls. He has the ball. Well, let's hit continue before I say that. Okay, UMass sets their offense. Erving again battling down low, the youngster from New York. They bounce pass it in. Polyadov tries to deny him. Erving to the rim, underneath it, up and in! 73-66, the Soviets come quickly up. Erving with 45 points, 24 points this half. He has taken control. Soviets trying to counter. Belov, Matthias from the zone. Belov drives into the heart of the zone. Puts a shot up, no good. And Erving comes away with the rebound. 1:04 to play in the game. Unbelievable. UMass will take their time now. There's no shot clock, but in this game, if I just keep hitting pass, it's going to get stolen. So let's see how much time. We'll go pass once. And a foul. So the Soviets foul. There's under a minute to play. And Betancourt is at the line. He's an 80% foul throw shooter, free throw shooter, charity stripe shooter, however you want to put it. If he makes these, if UMass makes their free throws in this final 59 seconds, Howard Cosell will choke on his own vomit, as the fans are ecstatic here. All right, Betancourt at the charity stripe. He'll take the first. And he makes it! 74-66. The fans are on their feet, clapping. Betancourt will take the second. He has 9. Will he get 10? Yes, he does! 75-66. Just don't foul. Soviets quickly bring it up court. They got to take quick shots. Belashev down low. Nothing but net. And now 3-2 zone with a full court press. Umass, did they beat the press? Yes, they beat the press. 31 seconds left in the game. Betancourt with the ball. Gets it to Erving. Erving takes a shot, no good. And he was fouled 29 seconds ago. Flags waving here at the Civic Center. Revenge for 72, even though this is a year before. Pre-revenge. And now, the youngster that they call Dr. J on the UMass campus, 45 points, 6 rebounds, those 2 huge rebounds clearing the boards late in the game, and 2 fouls. He will shoot 3 to make 2. The fans chanting, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye, na 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 na, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. Erving takes his first from the charity stripe. And he sinks it. 46 points for Dr. J. The Soviets are making some changes. No one cares about that. Again, the fans chanting, na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. And Erving will take his second. He misses the second, but he'll get a third. He'll get a third. 3 to take 2, folks. Don't worry about it. He shoots. He misses again. Ball is loose. And Kaufman grabs the rebound. Unbelievable. The Soviets are just dejected. UMass just trying to pass the ball around and kill the clock. And there's a foul. 15 seconds left as the Soviets foul Betancourt. The fans are going nuts here at the Civic Center. Andre Ford at courtside, doing an interview, says, "You are very true. Still hated that from them. Was very glad that they implemented a shot clock in college." North Carolina, you have to be talking about 4 freaking corners. All right, so Betancourt at the line, 80% free throw shooter. The point guard has 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 fouls. Betancourt with the first. And he makes it. Whoosh. Takes the second. Whoosh. UMass up 78-68, 10 points. Let the Soviets do whatever the heck they want. And the ball, something happened. 5 seconds left. Stoppage in play. No one cares. Just get through these 5 seconds. I don't think these international officials can give this game to the Soviets here. Erving's at 89. He will come off to a standing ovation. He gets a standing ovation here at the Springfield Civic Center, the youngster from New York. And Dempsey will come in at point guard. Vogely will stay in. Coffin will stay in. Peters will stay in. Matthias will come out to a standing ovation. The whole team gets a standing ovation. Austin will go in at center. And for the final 5 seconds, there is, it is unbelievable here at the Civic Center. Unbelievable. Flags waving. The Soviet, Howard Cosell has already left the building. Feeling sick to his stomach, he predicted a huge Soviet victory over these unheralded youth from the UMass campus. And here are the final 5 seconds. And that is the ball game, folks. Much celebration here at the Civic Center. The UMass Minutemen behind Julius Erving win 78-68. Unbelievable. In a shocking upset. Howard Cosell has left the building. Fans tell him to don't let the door hit you in the ass, Howard. Unbelievable. The UMass Minutemen upset the Soviet national team. And let's give you some stats here. Player of the game, Julius Erving, a.k.a. the youngster Dr. J. And let's just go to the box score. And hopefully OBS will let me show the box score. Yes, it will. Okay, yay. So player of the game, let's bring this down a bit. Bring that up a bit. Player of the game, Julius Erving, he played 37 minutes and 17 seconds. 19 of 31 from the floor. 8 of 12 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds and 2 huge defensive rebounds late in the game. He scored, where are his points? Oh, here they are. 46 points. 46 points. The next scorer was Betancourt at 12. And then Matthias, he was just rugged under the boards. He had 6 points, 10 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds, and he took no crap from the Soviets. It is rumored that the UMass coach showed the basketball team the movie Patton last night. If he did, it was effective motivation for the youngsters from the Amherst campus. For the Soviets, their leading scorer, 19 points from A. Belov. I'm glad it was that name. And then his brother had 10. Yep. So the Belov brothers had 39 points in total, and Erving outscored them. So they needed a huge game from Julius Erving, and Howard Cosell didn't believe they could do it. He said the Soviets would clamp down on the youngster from UMass, who he wasn't even quite sure who he was. But an unbelievable victory, We'll leave this up for a moment, and let's go to courtside and say thank you to the lovely luminaries we had here. As D. Scott Howard, thank you, and Andre Ford, thank you very much. And Bleacher Bums Gaming, thank you, that's Anthony. Check out that wonderful channel. Robbie Wartburg, thank you. Rob Explanation Point, check out his channel. Thank you. Neil, thank you for the proper pronunciation. I apologize. I appreciate the Matthias. And I think we got everybody. The original OG, Devin, the original Grognard, thank you very much. Check out his great military strategy channel. I think he just posted a video on his strategy game, naval battle game. Please check out all the friends in the community and subscribe. We greatly appreciate that. Hope you enjoyed my little fun time. I think it was a fun game. We did it pretty quick, to be honest with you. And now I want to thank you to Bobby Cantillano, my Twitter wife, Tribes fan. Check out his channel. Todd B, Ron from Retro Sports Network. Thank you very much. Check him out. Another wonderful sports sim channel. As yes, it was a very cool concept. I think it was just a really fun. Dave Gardner, thank you very much. As he says, I read the line already. They're going to cheat again. Actually, it wasn't them who cheated. It was the officials. Bad call. But I understand what you mean. I hope your mom's doing better, Dave. Bendy, thank you for stopping by and saying hi. And that's everybody, folks. So I hope everyone enjoyed it. It was fun. This game never happened. We're having fun with it. Again, I'll probably get comments like blah, blah, blah. It's for fun, people. Obviously, I'm a UMass fan. I live in Massachusetts. Our team stinks now. And it was a lot of fun. And these are homebrew off of Field of Dreams. I put Field of Dreams and Replays. I put the link in the chat. You can get a lot of cool stuff off. There's some really cool fans of Action PC, and hats off to them to make this stuff. You know how hard it is to make these teams? Unbelievable. Now, the thing you have to be a little careful of, sometimes not all the teams load up. So I would go through, like I had to do with the UMass package, which gave you a gazillion basketball teams. It was so much fun. I mean, I have Wilt Chamberlain with Kansas. You can't get that on Action PC, I don't think. It's a fan made all these teams, and I think they're fairly accurate. I'm not saying they're exact, but they're fun. I would go to that site and check it out. Just go through all the rosters. It takes a few minutes. And if a roster does not populate, make a copy, right, of the file, and then go through the copy. And if a roster does not populate, delete the team, because that will mess you up if you're playing a tournament and you try to you're just letting it auto bracket, and if there's a no roster for a team, your tournament will get an error and you can't play the game. Okay, so yeah, I mean, hats off to the people in the community. That's a great uh, site, and I recommend take advantage of that, guys. Everything on there is free. That's fan created. And again, just check. Sometimes files don't work because there's an error, but you just check. That's all when you load it up. If it doesn't work, delete it out. Now, that's a file. Some teams might not load a roster, just delete that team out. Always, when you bring something in, make a copy of it. So you have two, you have an original. That way, if you mess up the copy, you don't worry about it. And that's even when you purchase games from Action PC or anywhere. So, anyway, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun game. Player of the game, Julius Erving, 37 minutes, 17 seconds. He scored 46 points, grabbed 6 rebounds. 2 were offensive and 2 were huge at the end when he cleared the boards. The Umass Minutemen from 70-71, 78, and the Soviet Union National Men's Basketball Team 1972 gold medal winners 68. So UMass avenges that 72 fiasco. So Al Red Sox fans saying, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much. May your foul shots go through the net and score points. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. And you know what's coming, folks. Peace!